Hi, everyone. I'm Coach Weimer, and as you can tell by my bald head, the lines on my face, and a little bit of gray in my scruff here, I've been at this coaching thing for quite a while, actually coming up close to 30 years now. And one of the things that has always been the most trying for me is when athletes have lost the opportunity to achieve goals because they've had an injury or some other life circumstance has taken a season away from them. So right now I'm in a real deep, dark place thinking about all of the athletes that are not having the opportunity to compete this spring and the way it's looking for high schoolers this summer. And it really makes me feel bad in particular for the seniors, but also for everybody who's had the opportunity to achieve their goals taken away from them by the situation that we're currently in. During this time, I've spent a lot of time alone and thinking about this situation and some of the athletes that had the unfortunate circumstances that ended seasons early for them or prevented them from participating in their season altogether. There's a few of them that I recall really, really admiring for their approach to dealing with the adversity of having those opportunities taken away from them. And one common theme that all of them seemed to present was this burning desire to grow from the experience, to get better in some way, other than getting better at their sport. And also just becoming better people along the way. It's having that busy time taken away from you, and because you can't participate, oftentimes forces you to think about things in a totally different way. And what I've admired about them is that when things didn't go their way and when their goals were taken away from them, they seemed to think more about what they aspired to be when they came out of the situation that they were in. So that's sort of my short little message today is when things like this don't go your way and when goals are taken away from you and when things get tough, that these are the times that are going to tell you what kind of person you actually are. And so I think now is a great time for you to think about how to be who you aspire to be. We all have role models. We have people that we look up to, and there are reasons why we look up to those people. And I thought about having you think about at the beginning of this, to pick the one person to be your role model. Who would that person be? And why did you pick that person? And ultimately, I think you pick that person because they've got a set of characteristics that you aspire to have. So be who you aspire to be. It might be being the source of joy for someone. We're always looking for someone else to be a source of joy for us. What could be more powerful for you than being the source of joy for someone else? Be the wonderful person that you have always wanted to meet. Be the person that sets higher goals for themselves than everyone else sets. Be the person that encourages their friends and teammates to follow you to greatness rather than looking for that person to follow yourself. Be that person for others to follow. Be the person that is always the first person to help someone in need. Be the person that is the first person to make a newcomer a friend. Maybe the toughest one on the list, that person that is an outlier, sitting alone by themselves at lunch, walking by themselves to the next class. Introduce yourself. You could be a huge bright spot for that person and brighten their day. One simple way to be that source of joy in someone else's life. And ultimately, be the person that does great things. Set those goals high. work hard to attain them, and work hard to do great things. Do great things for yourself, do great things for others, do great things for your family. We all have that ability to do great things. It doesn't have to be a big thing to be a great thing. I certainly hope that we're able to round the corner on this really, really soon, and that our lives get back to a closer sense of normalcy really fast. And I wish you all good luck, and hang in there. All right, keep fighting for your goals. Keep setting those goals high, and hopefully I'll see you around the track next spring.